The person I'm most interested in here today is Tim, because I think Tim's doing quite a lot of multitasking there by the looks of things. Let's get Tim going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit of Raul D'Oliveira. Let's see what it sounds like playing bongos on the beach. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Oh, I wish I was by the beach today. Costas on the cowbell. Cowbell Costas. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. Who hasn't done a solo yet? My turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what's great? Because I'm the host, I can just keep going for as long as I like. The other's why I go and make a cup of tea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how about we have a solo from everyone who's at home? We want to hear you play some really nice rhythms and whatever you've got. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Nice. Woo! Hey, let's get some body percussion going. Try and do something as fast as you can. Everyone on the drums. 1, 2, 3, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wow. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's quite hard work today. Quite hard work today. It's really, really, it's hot today, isn't it? Raul, how are you getting on by the beach today? Is it kind of nice and chilled?
Can you see? Can you feel the breeze? The breeze. Look at the breeze. It's fantastic. Wonderful.
Yeah, the street arming is quite airless in the street arming. There's not much wind around at the moment. Hey, I tell you what we're really excited about today. We need to give a shout out to St Paul's School in Wokingham, because we have some of the kids there They are at school today. They are in school today because their parents or their grown-ups at home are some of our key workers who are working really hard to keep everyone safe in our country at this time. So we know that you are there with Miss Plumley there this afternoon. So yes, we ask that you just have a really great fun, really enjoy drumming and get whatever you can there. If you're the only people there in your class, I think there's only about 10 of you. It would be great for you to drum along. So it's lovely to have you joining us today, and thank you so much for your grown-ups at home who are working so hard keeping us all safe. Thank you. So we need to kind of recap some of these lovely Cuban rhythms that we've done. So remember, we learned how to sing the song yesterday. We're not going to teach the song again, because what you can always do, look back at the playlist, because if you look at our YouTube channel, Inspireworks UK, you will find there's the playlist for all these videos now. We've got well over 5 hours worth of videos now we've been doing over these last few weeks, which is just absolutely amazing. So look back on that and you will see that when we taught it yesterday, we taught how to sing the song. In fact, Raul taught it and made sure we get all the pronunciation of these Spanish words correctly, which was really good. Oh, while we're thinking about just Spain and everything like that, we'd love to know, where are you? What part of the country are you? Are you in a different country? If you're allowed to use the YouTube comments, please can you just put that on there on the YouTube comments, just saying where you are. We haven't done that kind of shout out for a little while, so it'd be lovely just to find out where our audience is, you know. Because as we can see, Raul's by the beach, we can see Tim's in his drum cave, not quite sure where Costas is, and I'm in Cuba, in Havana as well. So there we go. We want to know where you are. Really good. So the rhythms that we learnt, the first one, the clave rhythm, remember we clapped that one. Tim, can you just remind us, how does that clave rhythm go?
Okay, cool. So remember, this is the one where you miss off the beat, or rather the note at the very beginning. So what we say is 1, 2, 3, play clave. 1, 2, 3, play clave. But you don't play number 1, so it goes 1, 2, 3, play clave. 1, 2, 3, play clave. And that means on the instrument it goes 1, 2, 3, play clave. 1, 2, 3, play clave. 1, 2, 3, play clave. Pretty easy. Just got to keep practicing. Mike.
Great. And what can we use, Tim, if we don't have clave at home? What can we use?
Oh well, you could use your. Oh no, this is the guiro, isn't it? The cowbell.
Yeah.
I haven't actually got anything that I can use for that. I have all sorts of bits of wooden things lying around. I've got this. I could hit that with a stick, couldn't I? That would do it.
Yeah. So yeah. you could use any two things that are made out of wood, or if you can't even lay your hands on that, you could just simply clap it, because you know that clap is quite high pitched. This is quite like, you know, the clave, they're quite high pitched, so a clap is also high pitched. So that would kind of work. Okay, great. Okay, so what else did we learn? We also learned the guiro part. So who's got a guiro? Raul. I'll tell you what. Right. Let me find out if I can show you Raul by the sea. So Raul, can you play us the rhythm of our guiro part?
Do you remember it? Remember the words? Mike, can you remember the words?
I can remember the words. Well, he goes, I don't like chicken, I like tomato. I don't like chicken, I like tomato.
Chicken, I like tomato. Very easy. And you can go up and down. The guiro. Lovely.
Guiro. Lovely. Thank you very much, Raul. Yes, so can you hear the sea behind now? That's lovely. Right, so yes, we've got that guiro part. And remember, we can actually see, look, here we go. This is one of the most exciting moments ever on YouTube. And we can see if anyone else has ever done this before. We are going to have the world premiere of a cheese grater duet between Costas and Tim, and they're going to show us how to play a cheese grater as a guiro. But guys, can we have a little bit? Let's have a bit of call and response between you. Maybe Costas, you go. Costas, you go first. Play a rhythm, and let's see if Tim can copy it on his cheese grater.
Ready, Tim. Here we go.
Superb, brilliant, well done. That's some quality music making there. Brilliant. So yes, if you've got a cheese grater, you can be using that. Hey, we're going to release that cheese grater duet on our album later in the year. It will sell really well. So, okay, then what else do we have? We had the maracas. So we've had Tim show us before how to use maracas, just making sure one hand goes after the other, going shaky, 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 shaky. Great. Shall we put it all together and shall we have it with our track? And do you remember, do you want to have a go at singing the song with it as well? Oh yeah, thank you Ralph for picking up your trumpet because it starts with the trumpet. Do you remember that? So we're going to put it all together. Here we go. Are you ready? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, fantastic. Really great to hear that. Now, I tell you what, there are a couple of instruments that we were playing then that we haven't yet taught you the rhythms for. And I'm going to start first of all with Costas. So, Costas, can you show us what were you playing?
I'm playing the cowbell, and can I ask you something? Who was here last week when we taught the cowbell pattern? Yes, you were there? All right, great. Oh no, you were not there. Okay, so I'm going to recap and I'm going to remind you the cowbell pattern we did last week. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, Cuba, 2, Cuba, 3, and 4. Cuba, 1, Cuba, 2, Cuba, 3, and 4 Cuba. Now what we're going to do today, we're going to swap the second half with the first half. So we are going to start the second part, 3 and 4 Cuba, and then we're going to go to 1 Cuba, 2 Cuba. So if we change also the numbers, and instead of saying 3 and 4 at the beginning, and if we replace the number with 1, 2, we're going to have this rhythm. 1 and 2 Cuba, and then 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba. All together, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba, 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba, 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba, 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba. And can you see that when I'm playing my cowbell, I very often when I hit here on the edge of the cowbell, where is the mouth of the cowbell, I tend to help with my left hand, and instead of doing the big movement with my hand, I actually bring the cowbell close to my stick. 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba, 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba. There you go.
Wow, thank you very much, Costas. That's really, really helpful. Great. Now, of course, we did say as well, if you don't have a cowbell, you could use a mug like this. A mug, and I've got a pen here. So just like Costas was showing us, where he was hitting and moving his cowbell, I can just move my mug. So I can get 1 and 2 Cuba, 3 Cuba, 4 Cuba. See, I can get some different sounds by doing that. So it just makes it easier work for the hand that's got the pen or the stick in it if you also turn the instrument as well. And it means you'll be able to play a little bit faster with it. You won't have to move so much. It does take a bit of coordination there, so a bit of practice. So make sure you get out a cup that you're allowed to use at home, not one that's really expensive, and have a go. See if you can get that working really, really fast. That'd be good. Okay, but then we've also had Raoul has also had a pair of bongos. So, Raoul, just before you go and have a dash and have a little dip in the sea there, would you mind just showing us how to play the bongo part for our piece of music?
Yes, indeed. Well, we are so happy that you came back because you've learned through all these weeks how we use, but we're going to spend a little time, if that's okay, with the thumb and the two middle fingers of the weak hand. So thumb and two fingers. It's very easy. You just have to drop the fingers and drop the thumb. There you go. Now, you can actually, I tell you what, you can do with the right hand, so you do both hands at the same time. Thumb, fingers, and look at that. Very easy. Now, make sure that you're not doing that, you're doing it at the same time. Very good. That's it. I tell you what, maybe we could make it more interesting. One hand at a time. Can we do that? So you keep the same rhythm, but you start thumb, thumb, tip, tip, thumb, thumb. Shall we do it? Here we go. Thumb, thumb, tip, tip. That the hand is doing the same, but now it's one after the other. Let's go back to the thumb and tip, thumb, tip, thumb. You can just go a little bit faster. That's it. You come with me. Yes. Now thumb, thumb, tip, tip. Ready? Thumb, thumb, tip, tip. Oh, look at that. That's a nice sound. Shall we do thumb, tip, a little faster, just a little faster. Ready? Now thumb, thumb, tip, tip. A bit faster. That's a very interesting sound. I tell you what, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll increase that because of time. We are now going. I tell you what, Mike, we haven't asked a question yet. Well, we asked whereabouts are you, which country, but we haven't asked a question about instrument. Now, as you see, bongos, because there's two of them. Now, let's have a question about what you think the name in Spanish is for the small bongo head, okay? The name in Spanish, that's it. Okay, so now going back to the rhythm. We put the thumb down, as we did before, and the strong hand is going to beat on 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, so the weak hand is going to be the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay, so that is the basic. Now you remember when we went and 3 and 4. That's it. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Do you remember that? 3 and 4. We went slowly. 2 and 3 and 4. Then we increase the challenge to go and 4. Shall we do it? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now for this time, we're going to do it slightly different because that was the rhythm of the song. Now this rhythm is son montuno. So we have the 4 and then the weekend comes with hand after the 4. Are you with me so far? Okay, let's try it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's it. So 4 and. Okay, let's do it again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Shall we try it a little faster? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Lovely. Keep going. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah, fantastic. And 1. Oh, you're brilliant. Now, tomorrow maybe we'll get a little more challenge, but come back again. It would be great to have you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike.
Brilliant. Thank you, Raoul. That's great. That's really quite tricky. You can see why we've left that bongo part to the end. I think it's probably the hardest one out of all of them. So basically, it's the same as, kind of very similar to last week. You've got to make sure that last and after 4 is also loud as well. Great. So you can pick if you're going to do the clave, the maracas, the guiro, the cowbell, or the bongo part. Now, Fred's not able to be with us today, so we can see that we're not able to play all the parts, so you can't watch just one of us. So you have to pick which one of them, maybe the one you're most confident with, and give that a go. See if you can keep that going. We'll play everything else as well. And I'm going to put in my keyboard as well, so we've got the nice keyboard part going with everything as well. So we've got Raoul and his trumpet as well. So here we go, let's put it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. multitasking. You've got to sing and play.
Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar. Ritmo de Cuba, música campana. Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar. Ritmo de Cuba, música campana. Cosa.
Well done, everyone. Brilliant. So, tell you what, I want to look at our YouTube comments. So we've got some things finding out where people are. So, I think probably our furthest person away from where I am is Kathy in Pittsburgh, USA, who's joining us. Great. And we've also got someone who's in Reading, and we've got people in Wokingham and Oxford. That's my dad in Oxford. Great. It's cool. Great. And Raoul, we have some questions, some answers to your question about the bongos. So let me try and look at this. So let's see. Bambino. That's a pretty good guess for a small drum, isn't it? Bambino. Is it? Yeah, okay. And then someone else says meno.
No.
And Hope says bonbon.
Very good
I
guess.
think Hope wants some bonbon sweets. I think that's what it is. So what's that small drum called?
Macho.
Macho. Macho. And what's the bigger one called? Has that got a name as well?
Yes. Shall we guess for that for tomorrow?
Well, yeah, okay, we'll say that for tomorrow. Great. So tell you what, let's put everyone all together. Whatever part you played last time, can you choose a different part this time? I'm going to demonstrate my multitasking skills. I'm going to play the piano and my conga at the same time. It's really good. So here we go. Let's put everyone... Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't have bongos at home, remember we did say that you can use some upturned saucepans with your fingers. They'll sound really good as well. Great, just make sure they're clean before you turn them upside down, because that ends up being a bit of a disaster otherwise. Right, shall we give it a little bit of a go? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try a bit harder. Proper.
Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar. Ritmo de Cuba, música campana. Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar. Ritmo de Cuba, música campana. Cosa.
Well done, everyone. Brilliant. Hey, it's great. Really great. So we hope you enjoyed it today. Tomorrow, we're going to learn something that I think is really exciting, because it's all about... Well, I'm not going to tell you too much about that, actually, because I want you to come back tomorrow to learn about it. But what we do need you to do, can you come tomorrow with what is your favourite drink? Make sure you have your favourite drink with you, because we're going to talk a little bit about that tomorrow. That might sound a bit strange. How does that relate to Cuban music? Well, you'll find out when you come back tomorrow. So today, you know, like every day, we are always doing this for free because we love playing music together. But, you know, we would love to be able to get a bit of an income from this. So we are teachers. We are music teachers, self-employed music teachers, not getting much income at the moment. So if you are able to donate any money to us, we're very grateful. There's our paypal.me/InspireWorks address in the description of this video. If you could donate them in there, that'd be really great. So we've gone about 25 minutes today, but I think we've had some great fun today. Shall we play through just once more, because it only lasts 1 minute. Let's play through our whole piece again, and then we're going to say goodbye until we see you tomorrow. Swap to a different part. Here we are. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go!
Qué cosa buena que vamos a sonar.
tomorrow, everybody.